Здравствуйте, дорогие друзья! Вы на канале «Русский язык с Пумой Месси». Всем привет! Здравствуйте! Hello, dear friends! I welcome you all to the channel Russian with Puma Messi. And today I would like to talk about one of the most beloved Russian characters, an iconic Russian character by the name of Cheburashka. Cheburashka. Чебурашка. Why did I decide to talk about Cheburashka? The answer is very simple. Last week, Sasha and Masha posted a video about putting away their Christmas decorations. And Messi, of course, made into the secret room, mysterious room where Masha keeps all kind of goodies, her clothes, Messi's toys, and the mirror on the wall where Messi is standing in front of and asking, mirror on the wall, tell me, am I the most beautiful cat in the entire world? And the mirror, of course, saying, yes, my dear, you are the most wonderful, beautiful, and beloved Puma in the entire world. And Messi, of course, managed to make into that room twice. The first time he emerged out of that room with an orange cat. And the second time he emerged out of that room with a toy, Cheburashka. And Masha clearly says, Cheburashka. Masha said, what did you steal this time? What did you manage to grab this time? And then she says, Чебурашку, ты утащил Чебурашку. Of course, we know that Чебурашка, it's nominative. Чебурашка, Чебурашку is an accusative. Ты утащил Чебурашку, утащил Чебурашку.
Ты чего опять там забыл?
Посмотришь на себя красиво. Посмотришь на себя красиво. Что утащил опять? Чебурашку! Ты утащил Чебурашку!
Да.
Такая плюшка лежит. Мяукает.
Мой Чебурашка, мой Чебурашка, мой Чебурашка. And the moment I saw Messi and Cheburashka, I thought it would be a very nice time for us to learn who that animal was, Cheburashka. And what even added to my intention to make a lesson dedicated to Cheburashka is that the full movie came out on Russian screens and it's named Cheburashka. And yesterday, when I was translating the stream, Sasha and Masha talked at length about that movie that just came out in Russia, and they were saying that it was a good movie. I don't know, I'm not planning on watching that, but I do love Cheburashka. I grew up with that character, and all generation of Soviet kids of my age and everybody who was born in that territory, now the post-Soviet Republic, and if you go to Eastern Europe, everybody knows Cheburashka. Cheburashka, who is that? What type of animal is that Cheburashka? Well, first of all, I'm going to show you a little piece of that original cartoon that was made in 1969, and you see how that Cheburashka arrived to the Soviet screens in that cartoon. So that was the cartoon that was created in 1969.
oranges. Апельсин. Опять чебурашнулся. Фу ты, чебурашка какой. Что же мне с тобой делать?
Не знаю.
The cartoon was created based on the book that was written by Soviet writer Edward Uspensky. He wrote his book Gena the Crocodile and His Friends in 1965. It was very, very interesting for the kids. It was a wonderful book. And Edward Uspensky is an author of many children's books in the Soviet Union. And generations of kids grew up reading his books and watching the cartoons that were created based on his stories. And Cheburashka is one of the main characters. Everyone loves Cheburashka. It's a very popular character. Trademark of Cheburashka is his huge ears. And how did he make his appearance? It was an animal unknown to science. It was a mysterious animal unknown to science. And apparently it arrived from Africa in the box of the oranges. Maybe he jumped into that box of oranges and traveled all the way from Africa to Russia in that box. And then when he got to the store with that load of oranges, of course he got discovered, and what we were supposed to do with that animal. And that animal turned out to have a huge heart, a very big and kind heart. Though at the beginning he was very lonely and no one knew what to do with him, at the end the story ends that at the end he made lots and lots of friends. And that's why the story is about friendship, how to make friends, and how good deeds can make good people out of not so good. At the end, everyone wins and the friendship wins. That's why all the kids who grew up with Cheburashka and the kids who continue to grow with that character, it's the essential story about friendship. I thought it would be interesting for us to know, and especially I didn't expect Sasha and Masha having Cheburashka in their house, but they allowed Messi to play with that beloved character, and now we all know Cheburashka. And besides, it's such an interesting word to pronounce. Cheburashka. And originally it was translated as the topple, because that animal used to just fall down on all sides, like either forward or backwards, because it couldn't stand, because it was laying in the box. That animal was laying in the box for such a long time. But by the time it arrived to the store and the box got opened, and when the salesperson placed that animal on its feet, the feet were so weak because just muscles didn't work out after all that time being packed in the box, that he couldn't stand straight and he was falling down all the time. And that's why he said, why are you toppling all the time? You topple and you topple and you topple. And чебурахаться. It's a very interesting verb that was chosen by the writer. He brought that verb out of the ancient existence and put it into the name of this character. So, who is Cheburashka? Cheburashka is a little character, an iconic character who is well loved by children of all ages. And now you know who Cheburashka is, and I hope that you would find a place in your heart to create a little tiny affection for this character as well. And that was our lesson for today. When Masha and Sasha would yell at Messi, Messi, Cheburashka, Cheburashka, don't damage it. Play responsibly. Play responsibly with that toy because it's beloved Cheburashka. Cheburashka, you will know what is it all about and who Cheburashka is. I really enjoy having you at the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Please like the video if you liked it. Please share it with your friends and family. And Don Peppers and I will see you very, very soon.